Hey guys, quick check-in while I'm doing my cardio for today. Feeling a little bit better. I did get some good sleep last night. Made it through my night at work. Tonight is my big shift, my 16-hour shift, but that is my last one for the week, and then I'm off Friday and Saturday. So I'm just trying to stay focused and think about that. Just come home tomorrow morning, lay down for a little bit, get up, have my lunch, go to the gym, pick my son up, and we go about our evening. Hopefully maybe watch a movie or something, just kind of hang out, because I'm still feeling like I'm missing my family. It's a very weird feeling. I don't know if it's just because this week, because of me picking up some extra work hours and the hours that I did work, I don't know. Or just a combination of that and being in prep and hormones and all that stuff. So I'm just trying to keep myself positive, keep myself going. And I still have a call in a little bit with my coach, our 3-week out call. So like I said yesterday, we're going to go over peak week, competition day, and post-competition. So we're going to touch on those things right there. And then after that, I'm going to be heading into work, so I'll probably update you guys again. And I also just sent off my weekly check-in with her. So got a lot of information probably coming my way shortly, so I will share all that with you guys. So I'll see you in the next clip. Bye. Another thing I wanted to bring up is throughout this entire prep, I did really well, like diet-wise. I really didn't crave anything. I was getting all the nutrition, everything I needed from all the foods around me. I think because I'm so lean now and I'm so far into this process that there has become now a change where I'm walking through the store and I'm like, I really want that. Like, I smell something and I'm like, I really, like, where is that? Where is it? I want it. Like, that smells like a hot dog. I'm not one to eat hot dogs, really, even when I'm not in prep. So it definitely does alter things within the body, for sure. It makes you feel different ways. I want to say I don't think I'm physically hungry. The only time when I'm physically hungry is, of course, if I'm going over like 5 hours and I haven't eaten yet. Usually even like first thing in the morning, I'm not starving. I can usually do some things first or whatever, and then within like the hour of being up, I can sit down to eat, mostly just to make myself do it so that I stay on track for the rest of my meals for the day, and I'm not like eating right before I go to bed with that last meal, because I feel like it catches up with me later in the day. But I'll walk through the store and I'm buying my son snacks. Of course, he's only 3. We still buy him the crap food. I mean, it's what he'll eat and it's what he likes. He'll eat good stuff every now and then, but it is what it is. I let him enjoy good things in life. So, and I'll just look at it, and it could be something just like today I was down one of the aisles in Target, and it was like pretzels and Chex Mix. Like, yeah, I like snacking on that stuff, but I mean, it was like a very strong, like, I really want that right now. Like, I just want to tear into that bag and go ham on it. And that's not really me. Like, I'm not usually like that. I haven't been like that all prep. I've been very like, okay, here's what I came to get. Here's my stuff. Here's stuff I got for my son. Like, I'm good to go. But now I'm finding myself looking at like everything on the shelf, and I'm like, I'm gonna make a note of that, because those are things I want to eat after competition. But in reality, I'm like, no, like, it might satisfy a taste, but I was like, I gotta make sure I don't go crazy afterwards and just start eating anything and everything. So I'm hoping I can get that under control a little bit better, because that could turn into something bad afterwards, and I know that can for a lot of girls. I do have a history of eating disorders, so with my anxiety, depression, and all that, like I said, I like to try to keep like a good check on everything so that I'm not going into a dark place. But I'm noticing these behaviors. I'm noticing like, okay, that's different for me. I'm not usually like that, so let's dial back a little bit. Let's just kind of find some ways to keep our mind off of it, keep ourselves occupied, and that's all it is. It's just being aware, because there's times I'm like, how am I going to handle this after the competition? Like walking through the store today, I was like, what am I going to do? Like, I want to eat all this food. And it's not even because I'm physically hungry. Like, I was not hungry. Like, my stomach was not growling. I was not by any means like low on energy, felt like I need something to eat. It was just the fact that I saw it and I haven't had it in a while. And it's just kind of like with anything in life. If you are told you can't have it, or if you don't, you give up on it for a while, then you're like, man, I really, really want that. Like, it makes you want it more. It's natural. So definitely gonna have to keep that under control for the next few weeks and even after competition. But just want to throw that out there. Like, that's a real part of it. Like, that happens too. And that's how the norm for me. I've been smooth sailing for the most part through this prep. Like, no crazy cravings or whatever. Like, I've just been on a roll, food prepping, training, sleeping, like just sticking with it. And of course now it's like my body is trying to kick back and be like, no, this is what we're gonna do. So I feel like it was definitely more of a mental thing than a physical thing, because I wasn't actually physically hungry, but in my head I'm like, I need to have that. I need that Chex Mix right now. But I didn't buy it, of course. I just got my son some snacks and I went about my business. And now I'm finishing up my cardio and ready to head into work for the night, and I will catch you guys in the next clip after I have my coach check-in. Hey guys, I'm back. So I already had my call with my coach and we did our check-in and everything and kind of went over all the necessary stuff for the next couple of weeks. I'm feeling much better. It might be a combination of talking with her and also the caffeine that I consume during my cardio. So I'm kind of in a good place right now, mentally, and I feel like now that I have a little more certainty of how the next couple weeks are going to go and how peak week's going to go, I feel a little bit more comfortable. So I'm really excited to just kind of get right in. This whole experience has been wonderful for me, and it's new and I like it. It's been challenging. I've learned so much about myself. I just definitely would recommend it for anyone who is looking to do something next level. Definitely don't want to just jump into it just because you want to get that summer body or you want to have some abs, or this is not ideal being lean. This has been very hard. Your body tries to fight back for sure, and you kind of can't give in because you need to come with a certain package on stage when it's time. So, and I feel like one of the things recently everyone's been asking me, so what are you gonna have post show? Like, what are you gonna eat? And I'm definitely bringing a backup meal with me just in case, because women go on in the afternoon. So just in case things run longer, or if I stay after, get judges' feedback and stuff, I want to make sure like I've got something and I don't just kind of splurge on all of the like desserts and stuff they'll probably have backstage. So I'm definitely going to have a backup meal just in case, but I really, really want to get like a burger. And I've been feeling like Mexican food, like just some rice and meat, and definitely going for something meat. Like, I've already kind of got that craving. Like, I want something meaty, something with a lot of protein. So those have been kind of like my go-tos recently of what I kind of want. So it may change by then. My diet's going to get a little boring the last couple weeks here. I'm going to pretty much be eating like the same thing for the same meals every day to keep everything consistent, just because of bloating and GI distress and everything like that, just to kind of keep everything under control, which is okay with me. I mean, I can manage eating what I need to, because most of the stuff that I had been eating before, like my eggs, my oatmeal, chicken, ground turkey, like I like that stuff. I really do. And I just flavor it differently, give it different seasonings, pair it with different vegetables and stuff. So I don't think that's going to be a problem for me. So I'm really excited to just kind of tap into these next 3 weeks and just go all out. I will be getting my peak week plan next week when I'm 2 weeks out, and my refeeds will stop at a can't believe it. It's like already after like next weekend, my refeeds are gonna stop. Like this is just coming up so fast. It's crazy. Like I'm ready, but I'm not. I was doing some posing yesterday, but because of like how I was feeling mentally, I was like looking back at the recordings and I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible. Like I just felt off. Like, so I'm hoping I can kind of keep this positivity going, because I really feel like that reflects in my posing as well. And I have 3 more sessions with my posing coach next week, week after, and then the week of my show, just to kind of make sure we dial in everything. I know it's still going to take time. It's my first show. It's not going to be perfect. I'm okay with that. But I feel like I've come a long way, and it looks better than what it did. And that's all I can ask for at this point. And my coach actually asked me an important question today. What do you want to do post-show? Like, do you want to compete again, or are you just one and done? And I hadn't really thought about it, because I just kind of wanted to get to this show and just kind of see how it turns out, like see where I place, see what the judges' feedback is. It's definitely something I've wanted to continue with, but I feel like in my head I was kind of like, okay, well, I'm going to do this one, and then I'm just going to go off into improvement season and build back up, and then we'll hit it again next year. Like that was just kind of how I was thinking. But depending how it goes, how I feel up on stage, because I am doing 3 classes. I'm doing novice, true novice, and open. So I will be up there doing my posing for, or at least comparisons for 3 rounds, 3 categories. So that gives me a little bit more stage time. Hopefully I feel a little bit more comfortable. Maybe this will just be like that wow factor. I'm like, I really want to do this again, like soon. So since we're already kind of in this mode, I would like to kind of stay where I'm at, like if maybe do another show a few weeks out, so that we don't have to kind of reverse all the way back. And then, I might decide like, oh, hey, I wanted to do something. And then, it's kind of too far out and I have to wait. So we're just going to see how this goes. I'm going to look up to see if there's any other shows coming up nearby after the East Coast Classic, and play it by ear. We'll see what's going on. I'm definitely ready to do it, because I've already put in all this hard work, and I feel like I could do it. So we'll see though. If there's something close within time range, I'll think about checking it out, because I would definitely like to keep going, at least maybe get a second one in this year if I can, and then go from there. But yeah, that's pretty much all for today. The update, we are moving along. We are not changing anything with my training or my nutrition. My body's still responding. I'm still dropping the weight. I've been averaging about 1 pound a week, and this has been a 20-week prep. I've completed 17 weeks of it, so I mean I'm down almost 1 pound a week. So it's been a slow process, but I'm feeling great the way that we've done it. And it's kind of crazy, because just yesterday, like, I was crying on here. Like, this is how fast everything changes when you're in prep. Like, it messes with you, seriously, and it'll hit you when you least expect it. So I'm glad I'm in a better mood today. This is my last day of work for the week. I just want to get through it and then relax the next couple days and hit the gym and just keep going. But I'll check back in with you guys. See you later.